Most dog owners believe trust looks like excitement, a wagging tail, a jump at the door, noise, movement, joy. But that belief is incomplete, because real trust in a dog is often quiet, so quiet it disappears inside normal moments. And when it's missed, something subtle happens. Not damage, not trauma, drift, a slow emotional uncertainty that settles in without anyone noticing. This isn't about blame, it's about awareness. Because dogs don't read safety the way humans do. They don't listen to reassurance, they watch regulation. And if you're willing to look closely tonight, you'll notice the moments where your dog has been telling you something important all along. I trust you. You may think you're sending safety every day, but your dog isn't reading your intentions. They're reading your state, your breathing, your shoulders, the way you enter a room. When you feel calm but carry tension underneath, your dog feels the contradiction, not as fear, as uncertainty. Dogs don't search for happiness, they search for predictability. And when predictability slips, even slightly, they adjust quietly. They pause, they watch, they wait. Not because the world is unsafe, because they're checking you. One of the first signs almost everyone misreads is the lean. It's not affection, it's not cuddling. It's when your dog leans their weight into you and stays there. No pawing, no demand, just pressure. Inside your dog, tension behaves like a coiled spring. Leaning is release. They're saying, I can place my balance here. If you've seen this and never questioned it before, take a moment, and if something just clicked, if you suddenly recognize this behavior in your own dog, quietly comment, I see it now. Not to engage, to mark awareness. Dogs don't experience trust as a thought. They experience it as permission. Permission to loosen muscles. Permission to stop scanning. Permission to rest without guarding the moment. Trust is not excitement, it's exhale. That's why another signal looks so small it's easy to ignore. Your dog walks ahead, then stops, then looks back. Not for commands, not from fear, orientation. They're asking a silent question. Are you still steady? When they sense calm, they move forward. When they don't, they adjust. Over days, these glances stack. Weeks compress into a pattern. And your dog learns where safety actually lives. Sometimes they follow you from room to room without asking for anything. No whining, no touching, just presence. This isn't neediness, it's alignment. Your dog is tuning their nervous system to yours, like instruments finding the same pitch. They're saying, if I stay close, the world stays quiet. When these signals are missed, nothing breaks, nothing dramatic happens, but something shifts. Your dog becomes a little more alert, a little more reactive, a little less settled. Not because trust is gone, because trust thins, and thinning is harder to notice than loss. Watch what happens before your dog reacts. The pause, the freeze, the half second of stillness. That moment isn't hesitation, it's consultation. They're referencing your emotional weather. If you're grounded, they proceed. If you're tense, they wait. You teach safety without speaking. Notice where your dog sleeps, not always on you, often near you. That distance isn't withdrawal, it's confidence. They trust you remain stable even without constant contact. This is where something important shifts. Your dog isn't learning safety from the world, they're learning it from you. You are the reference point, the calm center. Not perfect, not unshaken, but aware. When your dog meets your eyes and then gently looks away, that's not avoidance, that's trust with boundaries. They feel safe enough not to monitor you. Monitoring is vigilance, looking away is peace. A dog who trusts you can stop playing instantly. No frustration, no panic, because stopping doesn't feel like loss. It feels like stability. They know your emotional presence doesn't disappear. Watch what happens after you've been stressed. If your dog settles faster than expected, that's not coincidence. Your recovery teaches them more than your tension ever could. And finally, the quietest signal of all, when something unfamiliar appears and your dog doesn't rush forward or explode outward, they stay still, not frozen, anchored. That stillness means they've learned something rare. I don't have to act. My human will hold the meaning. Trust isn't built through control or constant reassurance. It's built through emotional clarity. When you regulate, your dog rests. When you center, your dog softens. Now that you've seen these moments, you won't unsee them, not with guilt, with pride. Because becoming your dog's calm center isn't about doing more, it's about being steadier. And if you choose to keep becoming that person, the one your dog feels safest with, then staying here isn't about content. It's a quiet commitment to presence, to awareness, to being the calm center your dog already trusts.